Hey, so just make another short video. Today's well, it'll actually be the next day that I'm recording this. Here's the Sunday, the 30th, November 2025. Damn, forgot my other lighter. It's pretty cold today. Just kind of wanted to make make another video here for now. I was just kind of coming outside and just gonna smoke a cigarette and finish up my drink and stuff before I kind of get started working. I gotta finish sawing up my wood, and then I've got to split it. I think I mentioned in yesterday's first video, which again I made 2 yesterday. So it'll be the video, not the last video, but the one before. Anyways, got to split it after I get it cut up. But I'm just mostly gonna cut it. It's kind of misting out there now, so I'm just in the woodshed. This here's where I was making most of the videos, except I was kind of pointed this way. You know, I made a bunch of videos. I'd say probably about half of them or something like that in here. There's always at night though and shit. But again, it's just getting so fucking cold. Yesterday was kind of wild. Like, it was getting pretty cold there about supper time. I was getting cold in the video before last, and then I made the other one inside. But last night though, I went out to get some wood and stuff afterwards. And it wasn't that cold, but it's pretty fucking windy. There's a few things blowing around the yard I gotta take care of and stuff here directly, but yeah, so that had happened. Then today's cold as shit, and then about dark it's gonna hit freezing temperatures and stuff. So I'm gonna try to get this done before it's cold. But yeah, that's just kind of update for today and what's gonna be happening. To get into the main thing, this is the video I was gonna make yesterday as well, but I didn't. Kind of wanted to make a video that's fairly well consulted. By the way, apologize, I'm just dressed bad and nasty and stuff like that. I gotta take a shower as soon as I get this done. I was like, well, I don't want to get clean before I do that, but whatever. But I wanted to make a video kind of talking about everything, relatively anyways, that we're going to be doing for the business. The main thing is the trailer, better bit barn, whatever you want to call it, rentals that we're going to be doing. That's kind of the main thing. That's going to cash flow everything else. But aside from that, though, we have a lot of plans. I'd like to have like a little witchcraft shop and black metal record shop combo. And we got the place for it. We just gotta get fixed up and stuff. Of course, stock it and everything. It'd just be kind of like a fun thing on like the weekends that we run, because it's like a passion project, right? There's a couple of other things, but one of the main things too is going to try to stream. Obviously, that's for fun too. That's what I'm saying. Is like the trailer rentals is going to be where the money comes from. Streaming, make money, great. If not, doesn't matter because we're just doing it for fun. Same with the black metal witchcraft shop, because I know this shit ain't gonna make no money, especially around here, and we're gonna have it in the middle of nowhere. So, but real motherfuckers are gonna know though, and that's what's gonna be cool. More or less, just trying to find groups of legitimate people and stuff like that, and hang out, and it just be like a super cool thing. Because I know whenever I was on the come up and stuff, if I found a place like this, I'd love it. And if there's like 2 or 3 people out there, you know, that love this shit, then it's worth it. Now, on down the road, several years into the future, something I would love to do as well is like a card game shop type thing. And there's not one in this town. I don't necessarily think that there's like a big market or anything for it. But the way that I'm going to try to get everything set up for it is it's not really going to be like much overhead. Because I would do it on a place where I own the property. And in the next town up, there's 2 or 3 places you can go and do that. But it's all kind of the same old shit. Is I don't even think they're running Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh now. I think they may sell some of the products and stuff like that, but I don't think they're even playing them. Which I don't know what the scene is really, just because I stay out of because you can sink so much money into it. It's crazy, and I ain't got time for it. And like I say, I usually don't like going because you have to play with certain types of people that get a little weird. But I like to have some games and stuff that are a little bit different than what other places would carry. Just because if you want to play Magic, you can go fucking anywhere, which I like Magic and stuff, you know. But want to make it some different ones. Whatever's cool, you know what I'm saying? But I'd love to have something like that. And I want it to be like a game place too. Like, it'd be cool to have some arcade games and shit like that. Also, in with that, want to have it like a bookstore, kind of as well. Like used books. There used to be one that was a couple towns away, whatever. And it was, here's my favorite place. It's awesome because you could go there and find books and they were all used prices, so they were cheaper. And you could find like some oddball stuff, you know. That's the thing, is like with a lot of places, if you go to like any country restaurant or kind of off the wall, it's something that ain't like your main chain of stores and stuff like that. Oh wow, this is an independent place and it's different. Well, they all got the same goddamn French fries. You know what I'm saying? They've all got the same damn pizza. It's all like they get it from the same suppliers. What I'm trying to say. And a lot of these bookstores and stuff, even if they are independent and it's not your big ones and stuff like that, they're gonna kind of have the same old fucking shit, just because they got the same suppliers and stuff, right? But if you're dealing in used things, it's a little bit more of like a flea market type experience, where there's like more options and stuff, and you have like more things you get to choose from, you know, because you're not having to get just from one distributor or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Which I know with cards and stuff like that, it's sometimes you have the same old, but it's different with those because people collect them and you never know what you're going to kind of come across, right? So I want to be interesting like that. That's one of those things, though, is I feel like that can really become a headache quick. I'm going to try my best to not let it. But at that point, it should be secure enough, like with everything else that we've got going on, that's not like a big deal, you know? And also another thing, too, with a lot of like card shops and stuff like that, you had to pay $5, $10, $15 or whatever to even fucking play and stuff like that. And I don't know. I just don't like that. Like, I hope that I can keep the cost down enough. If I can at least break even on this shit, that's fine. If I just have to invest basically a little bit of my time and stuff and make a little bit, that's cool too. Same with everything other than the rentals. That's going to fund everything. But, you know, because if you're having to pay to do all this here, it's going to keep like some of the kids and shit away. And kids, a lot of times, there's nothing to fucking do in these little small dead ass towns and shit. So, I don't want to just be marketing everything to like the fucking 30-year-olds and shit like that or whatever, you know. I mean, that's cool too. They're the ones with like some of the money and stuff, and I get that. But like, I just, I want kids to be able to come there because if they're like telling their parents to come take them, drop them off, so play some games for a little bit and shit like that. I also love to do like some video game fighting tournaments and stuff. Beyblades, that'd be cool as fuck. But you know, I just, because whenever I would go and play a few of these tournaments back in the day, they was always free. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, you got to pay to play, and that sucks. Because again, you're marketing towards these older crowds, older groups of people. It's like the way that I look at it is, yeah, I mean, I guess they have more prizes that they give out to the winners and stuff like. But back then, though, it's like even if you just showed up and played, hey, winner gets a free pack of cards or whatever and stuff like that. But yeah, throughout the time that you're playing, you've got people there. You're gonna have some people like spending money on your product, anyways. Like you've got them in the fucking doors, you know. Uh, so I wouldn't worry about it too much, and also just kind of fucks out on the kids. It's something that they, excuse me, can do because not a lot of parents are gonna be like, yeah, here's you fucking $50 every week to go and fucking play cards with all your weirdo buddies and stuff like that. You know, it's kind of crazy. Here you go, play for free if you got a few extra bucks, buy a pack, whatever. You know, but those are just some of the things. I mean, we got a couple of other things in motion and stuff like that. I'm going to be trying to get set up on, but you know, those are some of the main things. Again, sorry about the hair, goddamn. But point is, though, is just kind of get you guys. If anybody else is interested in doing any of this stuff, I will give you the best knowledge that I have. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm definitely gonna again write that pamphlet or whatever the fuck it's gonna be whenever I got the rental set up. And I may do it for these other things as well. Kind of going forward. That way I can just share my knowledge because nobody wants to fucking share this knowledge. But if anybody has any suggestions, if anybody sees this in the future or whatever, or if anybody's got some questions and I'm able to answer any of these, just let me know, whatever. I'll try to help out best I can because we're all in this together, you know what I'm saying? Young people need to fucking try to rise up and stuff like I'm trying to do as well, and have better places and opportunities for people, and not just get so money hungry on everything and just try to do shit the best you can. But anyways, though, this video's ran a little bit long. I need to go ahead and we're starting to get cold. Get this shit going on so I can get it wrapped up and try to go inside and enjoy myself a little bit. But anyways, though, guys, take it easy.